you guys ever wondered what all these big gurus are talking about freelance brand scaling in the past couple of days? But on today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys what exactly freelance brand scaling is and how you can get started with it. Let's go. Freelance brand scaling. I'm pretty sure as long as you're not living under the rock, you've already heard of this. A lot of people have already tagged that the easiest and fastest way to make your first $10,000 online. But I'm telling you guys, that is far from the truth. There is no fast way to success. Anything that brings success fast will eventually lose it fast. So today I'm going to be telling you guys what freelance brand scaling is and how you can get started with freelance brand scaling in 2025. As you guys already know, this is June. Half of the year has already gone by. I'm pretty sure some of you are still struggling, probably doing trading, drop shipping, Amazon FBA, or any other type of business out there, and it has not worked for you. But good thing you found my YouTube channel, because today I'm going to be explaining to you guys exactly how you can make money off freelance brand scaling, what it is, and why you should do it in 2025. Alright, so basically freelance brand scaling is you partnering with e-commerce brands, rather that a clothing brand or jewelry store, home decor brands, but mainly clothing brands and jewelry store. The e-commerce brand I currently work with are clothing brand owners and jewelry owners, because those tend to have high sales, right? So basically in freelance brand scaling, what you do, you go and look for those type of e-commerce stores and DM them saying, hey, I can help you run ads to get more sales, to increase your sales. Maybe last month they're making $10,000. You helping them on ads can put them from $10,000 to $50,000, 5x return on investment. And basically what freelance brand scaling is, basically you running ads, and you can also run SMS and email marketing for them to also improve their customers' feedback and get more retaining customers. So now exactly why do people need freelance brand scalers for their e-commerce stores, for their clothing brand stores? Not everyone can actually run ads. Running meta ads for both Instagram or Facebook is actually hard to do. It's not just as simple as watching a 15 minutes video and you think you have mastered everything. A lot of people have tried running ads before for their brand, but it did not work, and this is why most times they rather just outsource that task to agencies and give them a small percentage fee. For freelance brand scaling, its normal fee is normally around 10 to 15% for their total sales that month. That's how a lot of people do it. Some people prefer in a monthly retainer, maybe like $2,000 to $3,000 per month, and retain them for like the next 6 months. That's how a lot of people like doing it. Plus, basically having a separate team that handles your ads and marketing really reduces the stress of the brand owner. All they need to do now is make sure the products are up to date, they are properly shipping it, properly packaging it. All they have to do is the front end. Freelance brand scaler to the back end, the marketing and all that. Basically what we freelance brand scalers do. Alright, so now that you know what freelance brand scaling is, how exactly can you get started with freelance brand scaling in 2025? I would recommend the first thing you do before even learning how to run ads, before you even pitch to prospect, is actually growing your socials. Because for me personally, I wouldn't want to work with somebody that wants to work me and improve my social media presence through ads and doesn't even have up to 8,000 followers on any other socials. Maybe that is on YouTube, TikTok, but Instagram, Facebook. But I recommend growing your socials on Instagram, because that is where you're going to be doing most of your DMing and your outreach to brand owners. I'm probably going to pop up my own Instagram page on exactly how it should look like, and another big freelance brand scaler Instagram page. You can use this to add references on how you should properly create your Instagram page. So now that you've grown your social presence probably to 1,000 followers or more, and you have enough videos explaining what freelance brand scaling is, obviously you cannot start lying on social media that you have already signed clients and all. You basically, what you're going to do on your Instagram pages is you just informing the audience what freelance brand scaling is, how people can start freelance brand scaling, do everything a good and a bad ad for your clothing brand and your e-commerce customers. That's exactly what you should be posting on your social media. So now that you're done with the easy part, I'm telling you guys, starting and growing your social presence is the easiest part of this entire journey. Now comes the hard part, which is outreaching to clothing brands and e-commerce brand owners. I recommend DMing at least minimum to find a lot of success, 20 to 30 brands every single day. That doesn't take much time. You can do that in 1 hour if you're actually just dedicated to becoming financially free. Or sit down on your laptop, on your phone, and just start DMing them, guys. I'm telling you, it's really that easy. Eventually do that for at least 1 week. That is 20 times 7 days. That alone per week is 140 brands you're DMing. 140 brands. Now imagine you do that for an entire month. An entire month we have 4 weeks. Do the math, 140 times 4. That is over 300 brands you're DMing that month. Out of that 300, let's say 50 of them reply back. Out of that 50, the 50 out of that 50 decides they are interested and they want to know more about what to do. Then maybe out of that 50, that's 25. Out of that 25, 10 of them decide to book a call with you, and out of that 10 you manage to close $2 on $8,000 monthly retainer for the next 3 months, and you have already signed your first 2 clients. It's that simple. That's the exact blueprint I recommend you starting with to sign your first ever freelance brand scaling client. Don't sleep on social proof. If I know you don't have a client already, just go on your IG, create videos, explain to people how they can start freelance brand scaling, and eventually you never know, your first clients might not even be reaching out to them, they might reach out to you. And beauty about any client which is out to you, they're already interested, they already know what to do, and they need that service, so that you can put them that day on just a phone call immediately, and they are ready to pay down payment for everything. Some of those clients can charge them a $2,000 monthly retainer, $2,000 monthly retainer, but you can charge 10% on total sales. But for beginners, I advise you charge $2,000 monthly retainer, so that you already have take home profit. So if you guys want to get started with freelance brand scaling, comment down below start, and if I get at least 50 comments with the word start, I'm going to create a Telegram channel or a Discord channel where I will be posting every week 3 clothing brands or 3 e-commerce brands that are looking for freelance brand scalers, so that you guys can DM them and sign your first ever client. But just guys to know, that will be more competitive because you're going to have over 100, maybe 200 other people DMing that exact same client, possibly using that exact same script. So you need to find ways to stand out from your competition.